All right, so the next step with your dice is once we've got all the marks completed and you've got that inspected, what we're gonna do is begin to set up and do some practice to make our holes in the dice. So what you can do is get a piece of 4x4 and you wanna make sure that it's the same measurement as the dice block that you've cut out. Because sometimes there's a little variances between 4x4s, and you want to make sure you find one that's the same to get the accurate results. So what you're going to want to do here is, again, with your glasses on, you can turn the light on if that's going to give a benefit to you. But right now, what we want to do is just practice setting the depth where we want it to be. You will notice that on the drill press there's a laser button, but the laser is not going to work unless it's been sighted in by the specific height of the work table. So just go ahead and disregard the laser because it's not going to be a benefit. It might throw you off on your assignment. But what you want to do is this is a special bit that's going to make the concave dot that you need. And to make sure that we get a good start on this location, sometimes it's good to start with just a small pre-drill in the center of that mark. So that'll give the bit a place to sit and seat it in so it's not kind of wobbling around. But what you're going to do on this one is you're just trying to practice on this blank piece of 4x4 to get it to the depth and the width of the dots that you want. And you want all of those to be consistent. So if you look over here, this is, if you remember, what's going to help you set that depth. So each one of these holes are down to the same depth. So again, this is just all for practice before you actually get into your dice. Once you get your dice completed, you want to vacuum up this area again, nice and clean. Then we're moving on to the phase where you would sand this. So if you notice on this one, it has some print. It even has some pencil markings. All that's going to have to come off for it to look really nice and look as you expected. So that's going to require a lot of sanding. It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience. Another thing that you're going to be sanding is these edges. So from the factory, these 4x4s come with an edge, and then when you cut it, there's a very sharp edge here. So to do that, you want a flat surface, and you just want to keep sanding. It is a very long process to get it looking right. If you get it looking nice, you can't tell one edge from the other. You can't tell the factory edge from the cut edge. And again, the grains of wood go this way, so you want to sand to get the marking off with the grains of wood. So we've got that print from the lumber supply, and we're going to sand in that direction as well too. So this is going to take a lot of sanding and a lot of effort to get it to that point. But once you do, you can have something really nice that you can keep. I hope this helps with your project, and I'll help you with the stain as you get ready to go to that point.